How's it going, everyone? I want to talk about one of the best runners that happened on July 26th, and I don't want anyone to get caught up into this hopium. We see this a lot with, especially with penny stocks that run up really high, and this thing had a tremendous move. We're going to talk about WINT, what happened here, and all that, and what the strategy tells us to do. Because when we are well above the upper bands, we need to be cautious. This red band is a sell zone, and it's looking like we're at the ATR 6. I customized this to be at an ATR 4, and that is very extreme overextended territories. So it's not just to say this can't go up in time, it's just you're expected to have a swift reaction to the downside. Because that's what algos do when there is imbalance, price has to be balanced again. So don't get me wrong, I'm not here to say I'm extremely bullish, but I think there is a correction happening, and that's what we need to look into. A lot of bears try to push this down. That's what caused this long lower wick here. Bulls recovered here. But let's just look like in past history. What has WINT done? Has WINT ever gone above the ATR4? And looking at it, it's been an extremely long time. I don't really see it. The last time was right here back in April 17, 2023, when it had the same thing, massive bull power, and it just couldn't stay above it. It just went tremendously down, big upper wick, and just plummeted. We had one back in February 22nd, 2023. Bears, it's just imbalanced, guys, and that's all it is. Bears, guess what happened? Bears not only took this below, it took it below even more than the pump, and it kept going down. People probably bought it when the pump started, and now they are big bag holders. And here's another time we know WINT is due for pumps. We're not surprised. Actually, it actually has done it many times, but it has never succeeded, and it has never stayed above the ATR 4. It's just very, very unlikely. We could show many, many times where it just not. Is this a very good shorting opportunity? You can take it how you want. Look at the back test, look at the results. But the best times to buy are when we're at the ATR 4. We look for price to revert to what? The EMA 5 and 10. And that's where price has to be balanced. When price is away from that for a very long time, we look for the balance, the reversion to the mean. So I had to zoom back in. Let's look at the current data. It looks like it held somewhat sort of above it. They try to push it down, but can it sustain? Am I a buyer? Absolutely not. It's after looking at past results, after looking at imbalance of price, after knowing that price has to hit the EMA 5, 10, and 20, which is these bands here. They can do it literally the next day if they have to. And it doesn't have to, but it can. We've seen it with many, many stocks if you backtest. So you just got to keep in mind, when you're jumping on a trampoline, you have to get caught by something. When you want to get caught by the support zones, well, that's going to be your EMAs. That's going to be your 5, 10, and 20. You jump up and you're coming back down, and that's what this person's doing. This stock is jumping up and it's going to come back down and it's going to get held up by these EMAs. That's where you will look for your entries if you wanted to get in. It's very hard to do. We could try to look for a trend channel here. It looks like we broke this previous high here. We stayed above it. But let's just see what we're looking at here. So we had this trend channel. We broke out of it. We're going to have to look for a longer term. We had this other high here. Will it go there? That's very questionable. Right in here. So, I would expect a retest for sure to this upper trend. But we are in a whole new trend channel here. As you can see, we've had this massive pump. There's just, we broke out of it completely. So what I would expect is definitely a pullback. You could try to get back in on the EMA 5 or 10, but do keep in mind those can easily break, and we know we have to hit the EMA 20. That is your full reversion to the mean. Once it hits the EMA 20, price can do whatever it wants, up, down, but just try to make sure you take the educated guesses. Congrats on everybody that took WINT. A lot of your big moves happen right at the EMA 20, as that's, where price tends to make that big move. As you see, when price gets away from it, price tends to hit back up to the EMA 20, and it looks to do what it wants to next. And every price follows balance. When price is not hitting the EMA 20 for a very long period of time, like right in here, price goes away from it, and then price comes back up to it. Our job is to look for inflection points, look for price near the ATR4 if it's touching, or look for price that has a long time distance of not touching the ME20, which is roughly 2 months, and we look for that quick swift back up to these EMAs. As you can see right in here, we start jumping up really fast to it from 366 from a low of 290s, and this thing just went mayhem ever since, right? So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to learn more skills about trend reversals, I always do the opposite of what retail traders do, or opposite of what the herd of sheep do. When people are buying, I'm probably usually shorting, and when people are shorting, I'm usually buying. Is because I am a trend reversal player. When things go up, and when it's well above the ATR4, I look for a correction, and that's simply all it is. It's a correction. I'm not going to say this thing's going to go all the way back down to $2.80 and make a whole new low. Has it done that countless of times? Absolutely, for this stock. Every time it's done this, it's made new lows. It's pumped, it's dumped, and it's went newer lows. People probably will buy it right here where it started to pump. I've seen it a lot. I'm just saying, be cautious, guys. And if you guys want to join the premium Discord and see my actual alerts with an over 95% win ratio, and look at and have this system so you know where the clear entries to buy, and you wouldn't buy over, you know, near the ATR4, you're more than welcome to join. I'll put the link down below in the YouTube comments and in the description. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. And when you join, I'll take you to this free chat landing page. All you have to do to join is go onto Server Shop, and you'll see I offer swing trading and day and swing trading plus. Day and swing trading plus is going to give you the most alerts, the bang for your money, and it's only $12 a month. And if you do subscribe, do it on your computer, because you'll pay a flat rate of $12. If you do it on your phone, you'll pay more. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is a very high value service. I've been in lots of Discords that paid hundreds of dollars for a losing strategy. They didn't tell you how to trade. They didn't teach you how to fish. It's just, trust me, right? There's no system. I'm giving you a system that works. I'm giving you a system that, you know, I'm going to teach you how to fish so you can look at charts and understand why price reverts to the mean, and understand why the trend reversals are your biggest candles to make money. So if you look at this, for $12 a month, you'll get access to my day trade education, my day trade alerts. If you don't have time to look at trades, you'll get notified on your phone for entries and exits. Because I promise you, you know, once you're in the trade, you're going to want to know an exit alert, right? Day trader chat, RTK journal, live streams. You know, you can view me live, education on swing trading alerts, everything, and a community that's here to answer questions with me. So this is WINT. This is my analysis. If you want to join the premium Discord, hit the video for a like, subscribe, comment. I'll make more videos about this. And I just want to say, guys, congrats if you held WINT. It's up 151%. Like, nice job. I love when people win. You know, it's just an awesome. But do not give those gains back. Lock them in, preserve your future and your family wealth, you know, so you can make sure, you know, because the main thing is it's not a gain till you lock it in, right? And that's the story there. So hope you guys do decide to join the Discord. I promise you guys, you will be extremely profitable, and I have proof with that. I record all my trades with an over 95% win ratio. I think you guys are gonna love this strategy. Peace out, happy trading, and see you next week.